Cliffhanger's gonna get a reboot. They got a Lily James and Pierce Brosnan to star in the new Cliffhanger movie with, if I'm butchering this name, Jaomi Colette Serra directing. Lily James and Pierce Brosnan are set to star in a new reimagining of the classic action pick Cliffhanger. The project is a rocket science production in partnership with Thank You Pictures and Supernix. The original film stars Sylvester Stallone with Rennie Harlin directing. James and Gala Gordon's Parados Banner is also producing in association with Rocket Science as well, James said. Brosnan will play seasoned mountaineer Ray Cooper, who operates a luxury chalet in the Dolomites with daughter Sydney. During a weekend trip with a billionaire's son, they are targeted by a gang of kidnappers. Ray's daughter, Naomi James, still haunted by a past climbing accident, witnesses the attack and escapes. To save her family, she must confront her fears and fight for survival. The reason why I want to bring this up, not because of what the movie's about, and we're talking about the reboot, but I found it interesting that originally Sylvester was supposed to come back for this Cliffhanger, but he exited. He got out, and I see why. Because it's a whole different... It's almost like they taking Lara Croft Tomb Raider and putting her in a Cliffhanger movie. Pierce Brosnan is the main climber. His daughter witnesses some people kidnapping, whatever. Then she's on the run, and that's the thing. I don't have no problem with a female lead, but this speaks and reeks of girl boss. Like, what you guys think of this?
I think they just trying to do a different variation. But remember, Sylvester Stallone, he killed the first Cliffhanger. We all know that. He killed that role. Those are some big, hard shoes to fill. That's a hard role to really grasp and take over. So what they're trying to do it from a female's point. Women's empowerment and all that. If a man can do it, why can't a woman? I agree with that. All right, let's see what they have to work with on this film. But at the end of the day, if you're gonna do that, make this shit really action-packed. If you're gonna have her as a fucking real cliffhanger, have her like she's fucking or some Michelle Rodriguez tough type shit, yo.
But that's the thing that reeks of this movie. If you're gonna do a reboot, just put another actor, a male actor. And this is nothing against it as a female actor, but it's like this whole concept of what they doing and then putting the female lead. It feels like Lara Croft switching, and now she's in Cliffhanger. And I just looking at her, look, she's in the picture right there. I'm assuming that's her with the sports bra or whatever. If you look fast or to the side, that's Lara Croft. She's gonna have the mountain picker thing, that hammer or axe thing that Lara Croft used. She's gonna have mostly all the things, and she's gonna be fighting kidnappers and things like that. I don't know. They can make it happen. They can make it work, but I don't see it. I don't see it doing good. And for Sylvester to
we'll just have to see.
When Sylvester, he knows that
he didn't give his approval. Yeah, he didn't give his approval, so we'll just have to see what they do with it.
He only walk out of shit that is not gonna do good. If he can't put his say-so in it, his twist, you don't want that shit. And I feel like Cliffhanger, you should have got him. If your whole focus was on him, you should have focused more on him.
Yep.
He made that movie. And franchise, if y'all trying to make it a franchise now, y'all needed to focus more on him. I know, no offense to Lily James or whatever, or Pierce Brosnan, but Cliffhanger because of Stallone. So I wish they would have did better trying to focus on getting him.
At least have him as a consultant in the film.
But that's
have him put his input.
That's the same situation that happened with Creed 3. Completely they didn't include Sylvester in there. They didn't even ask him at least for consulting or nothing like that. They just completely threw him to the side and was like, oh nah, I want Creed's character to just like him not needing Rocky in his corner and doing it on his own. Yo, you could still do it on your own, but like, the whole essence of Rocky was like Rocky was inspired to grow, to become a better fighter and then the relationship he had with everybody, with Mick with Adrian, with Paulie, with Apollo. He had relationships, some rapport, a real freaking connection with them. With the Creed movies, it feels too bland for me. It feels too like there's no heart. To me, movies don't have heart. But folks, you let us know in the comment section. Cliffhanger Reboot. Sylvester's out, but we get Lily James and Pierce Brosnan.